Thanks again to everyone who has agreed to participate in the beta test of our intentional instructional sequence prototype. So you should have received two different booklets. One is about center time with blocks that teaches symbolizing and has a blue cover, and the other is center time with blocks that teaches attributes of shape that has a green cover. So let me show you how this kind of works. This is sort of the low level because this is a prototype of the future app, but they're like flip books. And so the cover flips up, and the first thing you need to do is go ahead and cut along this line that separates between what to teach with and how to teach. What'll stay constant will be the what you're teaching, which in the green book is the attributes of shapes, when you're going to teach, which is always going to be during center time and always in the block area. So if you look at that closely, you should see teaching attributes of shape, center time, blocks. Conversely, if you are in the blue book, you're going to be teaching symbolizing. So it's going to look very similar. You're going to have a white set of sheets that you're going to need to cut along the line in between what to teach with and how to teach. And what will stay constant is the what to teach, which is symbolizing, the when to teach, which is still, again, center time, and the where to teach, which is, again, still the block or construction area. So the activity is the same whether you're in the green book teaching about attributes of shape or if you're in the blue book teaching about symbolizing. The idea is that together they make a nice matched pair so that you're teaching about knowledge and you're teaching about skill within the same activity. So the reason you're going to cut along this line is because you can, like any other kind of flip book, you can turn and make different combinations. That said, in its current form, each white sheet is kind of a matched pair, meaning that the materials and the how to teach go really nicely together. That said, once you've cut along this line, you can feel free to create any kind of combination of what to teach and how to teach that you want. So you'll see that there are several different sequences just for teaching attributes of shape. So we have things about providing access, we have things about visible but unreachable, we have things about making print materials also visible but unreachable. There's a few of those. Things about using self-talk as the strategy, using demonstration as a strategy, and then as you get to the end, there is one single blank sheet. So at the very back, there's nothing there because you're always flipping the book to include a white sheet that gives you what to teach with and how to teach. But the white sheet is designed for you to be creative and create as many additional instructional sequences as you want. So you'll still be teaching attributes of shape. You'll still be teaching when and where will be the same, center time with the center time of the day in the block or construction area, but you can get different materials, something different than what we may have suggested, and you can use strategies other than the strategies that we've suggested. So that's an example of an intentional instructional sequence for teaching attributes of shape. Very, very same thing when you look at the one that's the blue one that says symbolizing, has a slightly different picture that should illustrate symbolizing. And again, you can cut along this line, or for the prototype, you can leave the white sheets as a pair since we've already matched the best what to teach with the best how to teach. So for example, here it says that what you're going to teach with are blocks and 2- and 3-dimensional shapes. Here, it says how are you going to teach it? You're going to give access to blocks and 2- and 3-dimensional shapes. So you see they're kind of a matched pair. But you're welcome to cut along this line and create varied and different sequences. So again, now we're teaching symbolizing, still at center time, still in the block or construction area, and then we're going to create a series of sequences, and they go through the same sort of thing about visible but unreachable, through self-talk and demonstrate, and then at the very end, your last white sheet will again be an option for you to create your own new sequences. And what we hope you'll do is take these into the actual area, post it up for others to see, lay it by the blocks, whatever you need to do to create and deliver intentional instructional sequences during block play, during center time. And then you'll complete a brief survey that gives us feedback on how it went and what worked and what didn't. Thanks.